Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Bear Den. Here with my special guest, Nati, my girlfriend. Nati.
Hi everyone.
Thank you. Anyway, today's episode is based on her likes. Art.
More specific, painting. We're painting.
Art. So yeah, she has brought a lot of tools. We have a lot of paint here. We bought this big ass brush in Michael's. I'm doing this smaller canvas. She's painting that bigger canvas. But yeah, I mean, I'm not an artist. She is.
Well,
no, you are. I'm not an artist anyway.
Yes, he is.
No, I'm not. You're the artist in this household. Anyway, what do we have here?
So, guys, I'm so excited about this. This is my favorite candy, Nerds Gummy Clusters. Specifically, very berry. There's a whole debate. I don't know if you've seen whether, like, the pink ones or the blue ones are the best. I think the blue ones are the best.
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There definitely is. Like the
bag.
No, the taste is different.
But these are like the same. That's what I'm saying. Like the red bag and the blue bag.
The red bag has a different flavor.
Right.
No. Yeah. I think the blue ones are better. There's also a Halloween one, but I haven't.
It's like orange, right?
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
I saw some of the kids at my job have that. Okay,
let's go.
First question. What got you into art? Or like, how did you start with art?
Well, I started with art very young and put a picture of me in pre-K painting, looking very focused. I always, gravitated towards art from a very young age. My parents put me in art classes after school and everything, and it just was always kind of like my thing. It was my thing until I want to say like AP art senior year of high school, where we have to kind of like all my people that took AP art, you know how it is. You pick a theme and then you make pieces, a certain amount of pieces surrounding that theme. And it being COVID time, just trying to paint the picture there. It was very hard, one, to even find inspiration, and two, the fact that like I had to like be forced to like make something for a grade, it like was not motivating whatsoever. So after that, I was like, you know what, like I don't think I can do art as a job. Like it's just like art isn't work for me. It's more like a hobby, even though like, it's been a very big part of my life. I mean, around my house, all you see is like paintings and like little watercolors and whatever that I did. But yeah, after that, I kind of decided to like keep art as a hobby, even though I never really painted or created pieces after AP art, just because like I just hated that class so much. And I think that's why I probably decided not to major in graphic design and go straight into marketing. For context, for seniors in college, and I am now a graphic design major. So I think that's kind of why I started with marketing, because I didn't want to admit to myself that like I did want to do art. I think I was just too scared, and I didn't think that I was good enough to make it a career.
Do you think you were scared like because of the career itself, or because you weren't good enough? Because like the whole stereotype that you're an independent artist, like you.
Yeah, no, I think that definitely had, a point in it. Like, it was definitely a reason. The whole, like, oh, if you're an artist, you're not going to make any money. But that wasn't the main, I want to say, excuse that I was giving myself. Because it wasn't even a reason. I was giving myself excuses. And I think that the main one was that I didn't think I was good enough. Just because, like, I don't know, I didn't have that confidence. But we're working on it, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is actually the first time I paint in 2 years. Thank you.
This is the first time I paint in, like, forever.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time.
So, we're both very nervous.
I'm not.
It could go, okay, I'm very nervous. It could go either great. But you know what? Something that I'm gonna try to do from now on is, like, even if I don't like a certain art piece, you know, it's still something. Right. And I'm still being creative. I'm still at least putting the brush to the canvas.
Right. I mean, the only way you get better is by keep doing it.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. All right. So, what do you want me to pass you?
Oh, no more questions? Okay. Going straight into it. So I have a question for you.
Uh-huh. Would you count this? No, this is beige.
No.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Do you want acrylic as well? Like one of the big...
I think I'm good for now.
My favorite color is green. Green is my favorite color. How about you?
Is there any story behind that, or is it just green? Because it's green.
Well, apart from the fact that it's just green and it's one of the greatest colors ever to be alive. Mm-hmm. I have a brother. Well, obviously you know him, Jacob. He's older by a year, whatever. I'm the youngest. It's only us two. But ever since we grew up, my mom put blue with Jacob, green with me. And I just always grew up liking green because of that. I had a green blanket. He had a blue blanket. Mm-hmm. I had like, it's like a little plush kind of, the little senzu bean you got me.
Yeah.
I had one of those that was green. He had one that was blue. So it was just always green and blue both ways. And then like...
So it's just something you associate to like your childhood.
Yeah. And then I also found it cool like how Jake and Josh was green and blue brothers as well. So
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I always find it cool. So that's why I really like green.
Cool.
How about you?
Well, my favorite color as a child, as a wee lad, used to be pink. But I think I just kind of grew out of it, and I would always get made fun of because people would say that pink is too girly. But I'm literally a girl. Yeah, I know.
Wait, who would make fun of you?
Just, I think because since I was mostly friends with guys as a child, mm-hmm. Obviously anything pink, they'd be like, it's your girl color, you know, again, literally a girl. Yeah. But that's just how guys are. Right. Growing up with guys, literally, like one of the only girls in my family, up until recently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, just kind of gravitated away from pink. Then I went more towards like a blue, teal. Now it's red. And then, yeah. Well, no, actually it was red until recently. But now I've really been liking like this dark blue. Like my gazelles. Mm. Everyone that knows me knows about me and my gazelles. But yeah, no, I think right now my favorite color is probably like this dark blue, but like it's kind of like, no, this is like a dark blue, but this is like dark blue purple.
Right, like indigo.
Yeah. Sure. So my favorite color is indigo.
Anyway, yeah, but you've had your phases. Like
before
this, you liked dark green a lot.
Yeah.
And then before that,
it was like red.
But you told me that you've always liked red.
Yeah.
So red is like a lifetime thing?
Red is my mom's favorite color. Okay. So I feel like I've always been surrounded by red just because like that's how she chooses to decorate the house, like with very warm
Right, like this tablecloth.
Well, yeah, sure. But like you look around, like all the paintings, like that painting in the living room, like the big one over there, the plants, whatever, it's all red. And like just very warm hues. So I think it's just like it's a color that I associate with like home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you know what? No. Stop. I can't speak. We're going to stop being so indecisive. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go. I don't know why I'm using this brush. Okay. Do you know about this little thingamabob.
What thingamabob?
This cup.
That? Yeah. You swirl it.
What?
You swirl it in water.
Yeah. So then at the bottom there's like little ridges.
Oh,
so you like go like that, and then you can just like hang up your brush like that. Found it on TikTok, guys. Super cool. Don't ask me for the name because I forgot.
Not sponsored. This is not sponsored.
I don't even know the name. So, but anyways, what do I need now?
Colors. Ew.
What?
Ew. What is that?
Oh, you have to shake it. Gonna take low.
Do I just pour it in the same?
Yeah, and just like mix it.
Mix it. Oh, there you go.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna go a little crazy here. I'm just gonna pour it straight on the canvas.
Ew.
Again? Dude, you gotta mix it.
Oh, how am I supposed to know?
Should I do... Can I see the colors?
You can see whatever you want, baby.
Can I see the colors, like the acrylic ones? Are there any like oranges and
There's
yellows?
this yellow.
Okay.
Amarillo. Oh, there's a green. There's a like a fuchsia.
I know.
Hot pink.
Think
There's
I
this
want
like
that.
this like.
Salmon, no. That's more like neon.
Cyan. There's a green.
Another problem that I have is
Orange.
like these are usually more like high quality, expensive acrylics.
Right.
So I've been so scared to use them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's paint, like it's meant to be used.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I've always been scared to use them because my mom was like, "This is for my art piece. Like you better use it." And then I just never used it.
So, I am outlining mine, you know, the design, and then I'll work on it. But she's going at it like full on, like whatever.
Yeah, something I feel like, you know, I've noticed over the years is that you are such a perfectionist when it comes to doing like creative things. But then in other aspects of your life, you're so much more like go with the flow, take things as they are. But yeah, it's very interesting whenever we do something like crafty or like artsy fartsy, you end up taking longer than me.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So, but it's not even like take longer than me because like you don't know how to do it. It's like take longer than me because you want to make sure it comes out just the way you like it.
Well, yeah, because like I want to take advantage of like, you know, the most out of it. You get me? So like if I want to hang this up in my room, I want it to be, you know, the best of my ability. And, you know, even if it comes out not the best, I know I tried, you know, my best. Right. So and it's going to mean a lot more to me.
That's fair. All right. I don't know how this is going to work out.
Okay, I don't know how to do it. But yeah, I am. But it's like with what is it? With carving the pumpkins.
Yeah, you always take the longest to finish it up. But recently I've started, last year I painted a pumpkin. If that counts as painting, then this is not the first time I've painted in 2 years, but it was fun. It took me like 5 minutes because I chose the most easiest design. But Nico, what did you carve that year?
I think it was Gengar.
Yeah, it came out super cool. Nico always does the most like elaborate, intricate designs, which I find so sick. And yeah, I also find the pumpkin guts kind of like gross to me, so I just don't really like carving.
Nah, you gotta get up in there.
Yeah.
I get a scoop and I'm like, whoosh, whoosh, and I make sure every single string is gone from that pumpkin.
Yeah, he really, again, the perfectionist coming out.
Right, but like, cause like why not, you know?
Right. This is just playing with paint at this point, and you know, I'm not even mad. I'm having fun. So, you know, something that I used to love to do with art as a child? I used to love to finger paint and like use my hands to like paint. And even like in APR and like those classes, art classes, I would always use my hands, and people would like look at me like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, because like it's finger painting is looked as a more like childish technique, if you could even call it that. And so not a lot of people did it, but
yeah, but that's fine. That's your art, you know.
Yeah.
Also, what do you think?
That's cool. I think you need to fix the size of the O.
Why?
I think you need to make it more skinny and smaller.
Really?
Yeah.
But you think I made this too big though?
No.
Really?
I just think the O is not proportionate. I think make it shorter and a little thinner, and it'll look proportionate.
Thinner?
Yeah.
But it's so bad. Like, then you won't be able to tell it's an O.
Yeah, you will. So I think I'm taking inspiration. Like, I subconsciously did this because of this artist I found on Instagram. Mm-hmm. I just remembered, and I forgot the name, but she creates like the most beautiful gradients, and they look like they're made digitally. And what she does is that she lays on the paint, and then she used a dry brush to kind of like mix it. So that's what I'm doing now, and it looks pretty sick.
Like this?
Make it shorter.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the same thinness?
Yeah.
Back to the drawing board. Damn. I wanted to ask, what do you think of like our friends' siblings? If you know who I'm talking about.
Our friends' siblings?
Like Agustine's brother, the artist, Joaquin Stacy. Go check him out. What do you think of like his art? I'm guessing you've seen his stuff, right?
I've only seen little bits and pieces, like nothing, you know. What I have seen most is, I think he has a photography page, right? Or am I tripping?
I think that's Agustin. Oh, actually, no. Joaquin might have it too.
I don't know. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, thank God.
I remember
like this, like a little avocado.
I remember him doing this piece. I want to say it was of like an older guy. I don't know if it was his grandpa or like
might have been
someone related to him, but I thought it was really cool. But I can't say I have an opinion because I don't know him and I haven't really seen his art lately.
Okay.
So.
And what do you think of Agus's pictures?
I think they're really cool. He definitely has an eye for photography. I mean, even with that whole like drone page he was doing, I don't know if he's still doing.
I mean, I told you the whole thing.
Yeah.
That happened to him. I don't know if I can disclose, but crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I think that he definitely has an eye for photography. Like, I remember him when he started that page in high school, him telling me about it in Mandarin class. And I thought it was super cool. And he was the one that like, he didn't outright say like, oh, Nati, you should use this app to edit, but I think he was just playing around with the software called Lightroom.
I know that.
Yeah, and that's how I found out about it. I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, I think that they're both very creative, very artistic. And I think that, you know, even though I think he's going to be an engineer, right?
Yeah.
He's still going to find a way to, like, bring his creativity into that field. Because, yeah, there's one thing about creatives. They always find a way to, like, their creativity always, like, peeks through.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
shows.
A part about them.
Yeah.
Like, I would be in my, like, accounting class doing like presentations, and I would have like the most extravagant presentations, and it's just like my creativity peeking through.
Right.
So
okay, question before should I paint all of this black and then leave this And then, because I want to paint like on top of the black, like little things around.
Then yeah.
So I paint it all black and then leave this. Okay. Huh? Which one? Like this, or do I get like, what's it? Is this black?
That's brown.
Oh, melted chocolate. Do you have the black?
I do have a black.
Where?
I think it's one of the
black ones?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. This big ass bottle right here. Okay, so to ask, I wanted to know, do you have like an artist that inspires you? Like, did you have did you look up to an artist growing up?
Honestly, no. That's one thing that I never, I was very much exposed to, yet I never found like this artist that I was like, oh my god, like this is so cool.
Right.
Like, obviously I know the classics like Monet, Picasso, Warhol, all those people. And oh my god, I just put paint on my face.
Also, should I use like this or is it too big? I think it's good, right?
Holy shit.
That's what we bought the shirts for.
That's what we bought the shirts for. I didn't even notice.
So?
What?
Should I use this for the black? Or a smaller one?
I would use a smaller one, low-key.
So like this? Hey, you're the expert. Isn't that the same? Whatever.
And then for like the little small spaces, use this one.
The little small what?
The small spaces, like to get
like
like the little details.
I'll bet.
Anyways, I don't want to say that like they're not good because it's obviously untrue. They're great for.
Oh, and burrito.
Right, that's my mom's favorite.
I know that.
But I just was never drawn to a specific like. I want to say like classic artist like that. So yeah, I think now I've felt more connected to like modern artists. Like there's this one.
Like Joaquin Stacy, check him out.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think it's Louis Zhang. You could put some examples of their art.
Bam.
But.
Bam.
Here, let me show you.
I can't see my finger. I don't. Bam. Bam.
Look at this.
Oh.
It's more of an abstract style, but their use of color was so cool to me. But yeah, I feel like, ever since I kind of strayed away from painting and art in general, I kind of lost interest in that field. Yeah. So I didn't really, care too much about it. But now, after switching from marketing, and when I stopped lying to myself that I didn't want to do art as a career, I'm now taking graphic design. I took photography, film photography, which was so cool. I feel like I'm now getting back into that space, and it's just like even Instagram, that's how I've found a lot of cool artists. Like it just like pops up on my explore feed when it's not about like Sunny Angels or something like that. So yeah, that's my answer to that.
Okay, I wanted to also incorporate music because we are both big music fans. I am a huge music fan. You as well. So, what would you say is your favorite album cover?
Oh, easy. Man on the Moon 3.
Yeah?
100. So easy. That is like the one music question I will never hesitate on. Just because of how like incredible it is to me. Like it's so intricate and the colors are so cool. And it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's simply one of the best album covers ever made. Period.
Do you think an album cover makes the music better?
I don't think it necessarily makes it better, but I will say it does add to the experience. Like when an album drops and you see it for the first time on your phone and it's a sick cover, you're like, oh, that's cool. And it already kind of sets this expectation of like the cover's sick, so like I feel like the music is sick too. So yeah, how about you? What do you think is the coolest or greatest album cover?
That's a hard one. Cause like the way I see it is now of like how artistic it is, but of how memorable, I guess.
Right.
So like Un Verano Sin Ti, very marketable album cover. It's like iconic, super iconic. The heart has become like an iconic like thing that people wear, that people use. Like, you know, it's super iconic. So I think that album cover is not only great because of that aspect, but like it's right for that album. Like that album cover,
it just makes sense.
Right, it defines what the album is going to be. Like when you load it up, you're like, what's a little heart on a beach with some dolphins in the back?
Exactly, it sets the expectation for that.
Right,
music.
like you're already like, oh, okay, I'm at the beach right now.
Right.
So I think that might be one of the, for me, one of my favorites. Oh, you know another one? Graduation is cool.
Graduation is cool.
Yeah, Graduation is cool. Just because it's like, you know, it's like animated, but it's like also a very iconic thing. But I think the music made it iconic, you get me?
Right. Would you argue the same for Un Verano Sin Ti?
That the music made it iconic? No, I don't think so.
No?
I mean, okay, well, no. That's not true, because every song has more than like hundreds of millions of plays. So I can't say it hasn't made it iconic, you get me? I mean, like, it's the same, like art and music tie it together. I mean, yeah, art and music tie the album cover together. So if it's bad music, but the album cover is great, then it's just art, no? But if you correlate the song, like the music and the album to it, then it's a masterpiece. It's art and music combining into one thing that makes it that. You get me? That makes it an album.
Right.
But like that Tiny song that came out with, that's coming out with Rao and that Japanese, I think it's like Millennium Parade. Dude, that, I think it's a single cover. So cool.
Insert a picture here.
Insert, yeah. Right there. But it's very cool. I really like it. I don't know why. It's very like Japanese, like futuristic. Has like I think it's a DeLorean with the green flames, and then like I think it's like a robot I don't know.
It's cool.
Super cool. I really like it.
Can you pass me the white? Yeah,
it reminds me of like Cyberpunk Edge Runners, like the show.
Yeah.
Oh, great show. Recommend it if you watch anime. Even if you don't, it's a great story.
So moving on to shows, what would you say is the best show? Ever. I already know this.
Yes, sir. It's got to be One Piece. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because a lot of people obviously don't agree, but I don't care. It's my favorite show, and I think it's like one of the greatest stories ever told. And I don't care if it's a cartoon. I don't care if it's too long. I don't care. It's not long enough, actually. I'm already caught up. I even read the manga or the comic book, however you want to call it. That shit's amazing, bro. I love it. Because, like, I started it pretty late. I started, like, when I was a sophomore in high school or, like, a junior.
I put you on that.
Okay, I put you on Naruto.
He always does this.
Dunked on.
Every time I say that I put him on something, he's like, yeah, well, I put you on this.
Well, yeah, you do the same. You do the same for me.
Anyways, continue.
So, yeah, I started pretty late. Yeah, I started pretty late. But, like, I watched this show in, like, a span of, like, I don't know, like, what, like 2 years, maybe? I would say 2 years, right? Yeah. I think 2 years.
Yeah.
Like less than 3 years, I finished the show, and that was because like I would watch it, I'd pause, and I'd watch something else. Like it's one of those shows that you don't have to binge to finish it, because it's still coming out. The story's still going, but it's just a great story that just captivated me. And then like every character you fall in love with, and it's like, oh, which one's better, this one? And there's like a whole following behind each character, and then like after all of that, I like whenever I watch like the beginning of the show, like there's times where I just go back and I watch the first episodes, or like, you know, I say I restart it, but like, you know, there's other shows to watch. But even when I go back, it gives me that like childhood nostalgic feeling of like Tom and Jerry, like that type of like. I felt like I watched it as a kid when I didn't. You get me?
Right.
So it's very like close to my heart. Not as close as Dragon Ball, but very close. Because Dragon Ball, like I grew up as a kid. Like I grew up watching as a kid, so that's like forever be in my heart, like as a childhood memory.
Of course.
One Piece just feels like an intruder, but a welcomed intruder.
A welcomed intruder.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
The best show. See, that's another question that I'm always indecisive about, because I feel like I've watched so much. I just hit the mic. I feel like I've watched so much that I just... But let me think. I think a show that's always going to be in that conversation for me is Avatar.
The Last Airbender?
Yeah. Just because, dude, I feel like even as a child, I was like watching it and I'm like, this is art. Like, I knew that what I was watching was crazy.
Right.
And I feel like during COVID, a lot of people started rewatching it, and I hadn't watched it in like years, and I was like, you know what, like, why not? And oh my god, I'm so grateful I did, because like ever since then I probably rewatch it like every year. It's like a yearly tradition now.
Yeah, it's a really good show actually.
It's very just good. Like, yeah, it's the characters, the music. Oh my god, the music. It's just, it was so good. It's so good. And hopefully, you know, with the whole adult version that they're gonna do.
Like the movie though. That's not gonna be a show.
Well, hopefully they do it justice. And hopefully they answer a lot of questions that the audience has. But yeah. Avatar. I'll just say shows that come to mind.
Okay.
Avatar, Friends will always be a comfort show for me. Most recently I watched Bridgerton.
You're gonna put that at your top?
No, I'm just saying shows that come to mind.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
I watched Bridgerton. It was good. It was like, it's just a chick flick show. That's all I could say. It's just the drama is what keeps you hooked. What else? Well, Naruto was like my first anime, I want to say. So I feel like I just gotta give it credit where it's due. It's just, I feel like it's one of those shows that even though I've never rewatched, just because it was my first and because of how much it impacted me at the time, I'm like, no, I have to like, you know, give it its rightful place.
Right. But you kind of grew up with Dragon Ball, right? Like almost every Hispanic kid.
Yeah, I would say that my little brother, shout out Danny, was more into it than me.
Right, obviously.
But it was like one of those things where it's just like, you turn on the TV in Colombia and it's like always playing.
And we're back.
Yeah, we took a little break. Yeah, had some mac and cheese and steak.
Yeah, we took a little break, a little dinner break, I guess. You would say something like that, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I would say we have progressed. Not a lot. I haven't progressed a lot. I think you have actually Yeah, you've gone above and beyond over here.
Above and beyond.
Yeah, I think you've progressed quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly have just been layering and layering and layering, just doing whatever I want. It's kind of nice.
Right, letting your creative juices flow, right?
Yeah.
So, as we're painting, I want to play word association with you.
Okay.
Because I know it's hard for you to concentrate and then, you know.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Okay.
So, would you like to explain the rules?
Basically, Nico's going to say a word, or I'm going to say a word, and we say the first
word that
comes to mind. Okay.
Wait. Okay. Colombia.
Buñuelo. Buñuelo. I think it's because I was looking at you.
Wow.
You remind me of buñuelo. That's his favorite Colombian food, if you guys don't know.
Yes. Well, one of them.
One of them.
I should have low-key taken it today, but I feel like cold, it would have been...
Yeah.
Context, I had another different project today.
Another different project.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Anyway, I was like trying different foods, and I was the one taking snacks. And it was based on Colombian snacks, so... But I feel like bakery, like if I take a bakery thing, like, you know...
Yeah.
It would have been cold, and, you know... Alright, your turn.
Brush.
Paint.
It took you a second. You had to be immediate.
The paint was the first word that came into my head.
Yeah, because you're looking at paint.
Okay.
But you gotta think like brush, hair.
Okay.
You know, something like that.
Right. So go again.
Okay. Scissors.
Scissors.
Shit. Okay, you go.
Okay. Doodle.
Doodlemon. What's a doodlemon?
I don't know.
No, you know what I thought of? That doodle guy from SpongeBob.
Oh, Doodle Bob?
Bob. Doodlemon. It's like if he was Jamaican. Doodlemon. Anyways. Braid.
Hair. Simple. Surf.
Army.
What?
Serve?
Oh, surf.
Oh. I thought you said serve. Surf Chicken Joe. I'm sorry. That's just what came to mind.
Right.
Tape. Mouth tape? Oh, shut up, Fern. Oh wait, no, it's your turn.
Strokes.
Brain. I thought of like a stroke like in your brain.
Right.
Halloween.
Horror Nights.
Okay.
Bandana.
Young Nico. Even though, like, I feel like I got not inspired, but like.
Right, KSI, yeah.
No, calm down, buddy. Billie Eilish started wearing a lot of bandanas, but she wears them like under her hat. You know what I mean?
Right, like Ski Mask wears his do-rag under his hat. I think it's a cool little fashion thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think she was the first person I saw like wear bandanas, like a celebrity. I mean,
right? You
know what I mean? And I always thought they were super cool, but I never thought I could pull them off until I saw young Miko wearing them, and I was like, she could do it. I could do it. So then I just started wearing them. I wore it for the first time to her concert. Remember?
Yeah, that was your first. No, I don't think
that was the first time like me wearing a bandana like this.
Oh really?
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I like to think that I don't look like an idiot, but who knows?
I don't think you look like an idiot.
But yeah, I don't know, it's honestly like a cool hair like way to get my hair out of my face, especially since like, dude, I swear to God, I have like sensory issues, and like when I get overwhelmed or I feel my hair on my face, or like, you know, this is just a good way to like get it out.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, I don't want it to be in a ponytail. But yeah, it's like a headband, but like a cooler headband, not like one of those loser headbands. Oh my god. I just saw someone that we're friends that wears headbands. You know who you are, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. I thought it was really cool when Billie Eilish started wearing them.
So fucked up.
But yeah. I also just like, I think Young Miko and Billie Eilish have, and this girl named Jazzy on Instagram, she does like fashion videos.
Oh, I thought it was like
no, not the interviewer girl. She does like fashion, like styling videos, and I love her style. And Young Miko and Billie Eilish too. I feel like they're just like wear whatever the fuck I want, even though it's not like what girls would normally wear. And I think that's super cool because, you know, obviously I like wearing my girly shit every once in a while, but most of the time I'm in like, I much rather be like in oversized clothes just because that's what feels comfortable to me personally. Right. But I know that's not the same case for everyone, and that's okay. People wear whatever they want to wear. Nico's over here having like a crisis with his...
Bro, because I painted over it again.
It's okay. You know what's the great thing about acrylic paint? What's the great thing about acrylic paint, Nati? Well, the great thing about acrylic paint is that you could just paint over it and it'll be like nothing happened.
I mean, I guess. Bro, but the detail shitting is so hard, man.
Nico, I told you to paint the letters first.
It just doesn't satisfy me.
Okay. But yeah. How about you? Do you have any fashion icons? I've slowly tried to like get you to be a little bit more fashionable.
Yeah, because when I first started out in this world, I didn't care about my fashion.
Yeah. I think.
But I think that was mostly because of like my mom, honestly.
In what way?
Because she used to buy me all my clothes, so like.
As every guy.
Right, so like I just wore whatever she got me, right. And like I would go out with like a neon.
Yeah, I know.
Like a neon.
You know what I'm thinking of? What? The neon orange Nike shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, no. I used to go out in, like, these bright blue pants, like, shorts.
Like basketball shorts?
Yeah. And then I would wear, like a Sports Authority or, like, an Adidas shirt.
Sports Authority. Rip Sports Authority. But, yeah, no. I feel like every guy... it's always a transition from basketball shorts to wearing like
Adam Sandler still holds a place in my heart though.
But I feel like Adam Sandler is one of the few people.
Yeah, he's a dad. He's like 50 something.
Exactly.
And he's from New York.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think he's cool. When we first started dating, I noticed that like when we would go out and stuff, it was either you would wear the same pair of joggers if we were going out somewhere nicer. I'm sorry, I'm like putting you on blast here. But Nico would wear the same pair of joggers, either beige or black. And... Which color?
Is it this one or this one?
You're spilling.
Oh my.
It's the one on the left. I mean, right.
This one?
Yeah. Anyways, Nico would wear the same pair of joggers with polos. Like that would be your going out outfit. Yeah. Which is, there's nothing wrong with it. But like over time, I was like, we gotta add a little bit of like spice to it, you know? Mm-hmm. And like when we would just be like going out, but not necessarily somewhere fancy. Oh my God. The basketball shorts, bro. The basketball shorts. I feel like every girlfriend can like relate to me. Unless your boyfriend is just magically already stylish. Good for you, bro. But
hey man, but like we started out young, so like you can't blame me.
Yeah, no. We started out, we were like 14.
You were no, I was.
We were 15. Both 14.
I was 15.
14.
I was 15.
No.
Yes.
When we met?
Oh, when we met, yeah, we were both 14.
Yeah. But, yeah. I think we're slowly getting there. I think it's just a matter of fact of, like...
What do you mean slowly? We're already there, bro.
Anyways, it's just a matter of like building up the courage to try new things, right?
Okay. So what do you want? What would you want me to try?
I think I want you to wear. Okay. First thing that came to mind, right? Like jeans. I know you hate jeans, right?
I mean, they're alright.
Yeah, it's like, but you wouldn't reach for them. If you're like trying to put an outfit together, jeans aren't your first.
Right.
Right. And it's because like the jeans that you pick are usually like more slim fitting, tighter. And that's like, for some reason, guys usually gravitate towards that.
What, the slim fitting?
Yeah.
Ew.
Exactly. I don't know why. I agree. Even for girls. Personally, skinny jeans, hater over here. But I think a good pair of like baggy jeans, a boxy like cut kind of t-shirt, or maybe like, I know jerseys are super in right now. I don't know how long that trend's gonna last though.
I love jerseys, honestly.
I know you like the feel of it. Yeah. If only they weren't so expensive though. Like, why is a soccer jersey $100?
Because of the team.
That
What?
it still doesn't justify it to me. Like,
why is concert merch expensive?
no, yeah, I'm saying like I don't understand it. Like,
Right,
it's
right.
still a shirt.
Right.
Like, it shouldn't be that much. Anyways, point is, I think you should branch out with your style a little bit. Whether, I know it's also, bro, we live in Miami. So it's like, it's not like we can layer and really like, you know.
Yeah, but I don't even think I'd layer, honestly.
Well, if you're in like colder weather.
I still would.
Yeah, well, Nico's like a human heating pad. Like, I don't know how you're so warm all the time. But I think I just want you to like be more, I don't know how to say it, like express yourself more with your style. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you dress out of like, ¿cómo se dice? Like,
Yep, spit it out.
I'm trying to think of the word. It's more like practicality. You know?
No,
you,
I don't.
What?
What do you mean?
Practicality in the sense of like, you don't dress to like
Impress?
like, yeah, you dress out of like what feels most comfortable to you, what you feel like just wouldn't restrict you in any way.
Right.
So I feel like if you branch out into dressing more like styling, mixing and matching stuff, I would want to see you do that. Especially because I know you have a good sense of style. You just don't really feel like trying sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, money.
Yeah, obviously. Like, I don't know. Shirts in general can range from like $20 to like 100 something for no reason. Absolutely none. But it's all about finding those deals.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's also like, I feel like girlfriends can also relate to me on this. It's like when you put a lot of effort into an outfit, like we want you to also put that same amount of effort. Because we want you to look as good as we do to kind of like match our energy in a sense.
Right.
So yeah. But you're right. I feel like we have come a long way with your fashion, which is fun. And you know, I always love like styling you and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if I don't like it, like for sure, I'll tell you.
Well, yeah. And I also wouldn't put you in something I know you wouldn't like. But I like that you're so honest with me.
Obviously. Why wouldn't I be?
How about you? Is there something...
Nope.
At least let me finish the question. So there's nothing you would want me... Or like a style you would want me to try?
Probably more jersey styles. I know you say it's weird repping. You're not repping a country.
What?
Like you said, it's weird wearing like a jersey from like Brazil.
I don't think it's weird. I just think that other people are gonna think I'm weird.
Why?
Or other people are gonna be like, you're not Brazilian, why are you wearing it? It's the same kind of vibe as like, I wear a band t-shirt and they're like, name 5 songs. You know?
So?
I just like...
And people still wear band shirts, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I know it doesn't, but
I just think...
It's just my overthinking gets the best of me.
Right, but I think since the jersey fashion is so in, who cares what people say? Like, it's like when people wear, like, a shirt from, like, Juventus, and then the next day it's in AC Milan. People, like, who cares, bro? You're not supporting either. You just like the way it looks.
Yeah.
You'll never catch me wearing a Barcelona shirt, though. Never.
I think I want to as well, but again, going back to money. A jersey's like $100.
Hey, man, Colombia flea market.
Okay, yeah, but let me just hop on a train real quick and go to the Colombia flea market. Like,
We have family, bro.
I just, like... I wish clothes didn't cost money.
No, right.
So I could just wear whatever I want. Because then it's another thing of, like, I feel like I have a lot of clothes, but not a lot of... Like, I guess to a certain point where I feel like I've made all the outfits possible with the clothes in my closet.
Right.
So then that's when I'm like, oh my God, like, I feel like I have no clothes. I feel like a lot of girls go through this.
Which is not true.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like, for me, I get bored really easily. And when it gets to the point where I'm bored of all the, like, clothes in my closet, I'm like, okay, I gotta switch something up, you know? But, yeah. I mean, what's one item of clothing right now that you feel you're like, oh, this is, like, my go-to right now?
Probably, like... I really like oversized tees.
Any, like, item in your closet specifically?
Oh, like item, like accessory?
Yeah. And not accessory, but just like a shirt or something you feel like you tend to gravitate towards.
Dude, I love... It's probably my favorite shirt of all time. The Sauce Boys.
I knew you were going to say that.
The Sauce Boys shirt is like my favorite.
And what do you like about it? Like the material, like the fit?
I like how it looks, like the fit. I also like how heavy it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's also, since it's like baggy, it's like one of those sleeper build shirts. So I don't know, it just feels nice, like it's comfortable. It hasn't like deteriorated at all. I mean, a little bit, but that was at the beginning. Like for the whole like year that I've had it, it looks the same.
I feel like that's what, like, essentially your style should be, though. Like, for everyone, it should just be clothes that feel good, you feel comfortable in, but like look sick as fuck too. Like, you know, I have a similar shirt like that, like the white oversized t-shirt that's like heavy. Dude, that shit is so comfortable. And just because of the fit and the look of it, I feel like it just like makes any outfit look like dope as shit. So
yeah, I think my Eladio shirt, Sauce Boys, greatest purchase I've ever done. Sure, it was a bit expensive, but it's a memory as well as a comfort shirt. Yeah, like I could wear that. That's like my travel shirt. Like I go on a plane with that. I could go to the gym with that. I could play sports with that. I can go out with that even if I style it right, you know. Like, obviously not super fancy.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, oh, yeah, I was pushing it, but I get what you mean.
Like, if I go to, like, a movie theater.
Yeah.
You know? I'll put, like, some red Jordans on and then the shirt.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, not too shabby. But, yeah, I would say that's my favorite shirt. Or favorite item. Oh, you know what? Another thing I think you should wear? Hats.
Hats? Well, do you want to tell them about our adventure at Lids the other day?
What about it? We went to Lids in Dadeland Mall, and we were looking at all the hats, and then we were trying to measure her head, and I was like, "Are you like a 7 was too small?"
No, okay.
So
let me tell the story because I feel like this is only something like girls would notice.
Okay.
So we're in lids, right? Whatever, we're like measuring, we're like, oh, we think a 7 is too small, but like the next size up is too big. And I'm wearing, like, we had just come back from what, pickleball or something like that?
Yeah.
I'm wearing like workout clothes. Like it was like aloe skirt and like some random like black tank top, I think, or I don't know what it was. And we asked this lady
The worker.
for help.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. And she goes, oh, what kind of hat do you want? And I'm like, oh, like a fitted one. I don't want adjustable. And she looks at my outfit up and down. She's like, you want a fitted hat? And I'm like, yes, ma'am, please, please, thank you. Like, I get it. I don't look like the type that would get a fitted hat just by what I was wearing.
Right.
But, yeah.
Hey, man. But I think you would look great in a hat. As, like, I feel like it's almost the same fit as a bandana. But I think, like, a hat would look cool on you. I think you could rock it.
I have a couple hats.
Yeah, but a fitted one.
Yeah, I do want to get into that fitted style.
And then you buy some Oakleys.
Oakleys?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm not fade, bro.
I'm gonna give you a setting and you correlate a song to it.
Okay, that's interesting. I feel like I say interesting.
Okay. The top of the Eiffel Tower.
You know what oh my god, you know what I thought of? Worldwide by Big Time Rush.
That's funny.
Okay, Mount Everest. But like at the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom? I don't know, because like when you said, was it worldwide? First thing that came to my head was Pitbull, and now the song that's stuck in my head is International Love.
Okay,
like,
no, but you gotta get that out of your head.
I know, it doesn't correlate. I don't know. The first thing that came to my head outside of that was Mongolian singing.
What?
Yeah.
What's Mongolian singing?
It's like throat singing.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know how to explain it.
I thought that was like, because I saw a video of a lady doing it with her mom, I believe, but they were like indigenous to a certain part of, I forgot. I don't know if they were from Mongolia. That's cool.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think it's Mongolian singing. I correlated to that just because I know Mount Everest is in those parts. So that's why I correlated it to that. Mongolia
is not close to Mount Everest.
Do you know where Mount Everest is? Nothing. Miss Italy is a continent.
All right. First of all, backstory on that. Explain so I don't look like an idiot.
Are you sure you want to? Okay. We were in freshman year. Wow.
A long time ago.
Freshman year of, what is it?
High school.
No, man. Like, was it like...
History.
Was it history? Yeah. But it was like what? Like world...
It was world history.
World history. Yeah. World history. And we were a good months into it, yeah? So he did this thing where he tells you to go at the map and point out where something is. And I think I was the one that was up. And we were talking about the bridge of Gibraltar, right? Which I believe is near...
Watch Point Gibraltar.
Sure. I believe is near Italy or somewhere near those areas, or like the Aegean Sea or something like that. And then I was like, oh, look, Italy's like pointing, like it's shaped as a boot or something like that. And then Nati goes, isn't Italy a continent? The whole class went silent. We all looked at her, and my teacher was like, what?
I got confused because we were talking literally 2 seconds before that. We were talking about countries and continents.
Yeah. Oh,
and I got confused.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, where is Mount Everest?
I think it's like near Nepal.
And where's Mongolia?
I don't know.
Exactly.
What do you mean exactly? But you're saying like it's not...
I don't think it's near Mount Everest. Insert map. Who's right?
Insert map. Where's Nepal? Is it an Asian country?
Yeah.
Is Mongolia an Asian country?
Yeah, but I think it's like on the other side. Oh god.
Anyway, okay, my turn. Okay. The beach that Bad Bunny made his videos for his album.
I don't know what beach you're talking about.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
You never watched the visualizers?
No.
God. Okay. How about Port St. Joe Beach?
I'm always gonna think of what's that song?
So you're not thinking of it because you don't know it.
I know the song, I just don't know the name of it. It's from Un Verano Sin Ti, the one that we would always scream in the car.
Oh, El Apagón?
Yeah. That song will always remind me of Port St. Joe. Like, just us blasting it, driving down that bridge from Piggly Wiggly.
I love Piggly Wiggly.
So, what's something besides like your fashion and painting that you feel like I've had a really big influence on?
All right. I think. Oh yeah, like I was saying, like the butterfly effect. So I feel like a lot of aspects of my life would have definitely been completely different.
Mm-hmm.
From my hairstyle to my music taste, because hey, maybe I wouldn't have gotten into Spanish music as much as I am today, or I don't know, maybe I would have continued with like the music that I make with Nico, like way harder. But it's not like I'm saying like I want those things, you get me? You just never know what could have changed. But I mean, I think photography, like seeing things differently, you get me? Like, I don't know, like taking the moon or like the sunset. Before you, I never looked at, I was looking at the sunset, I was like, okay, that's cool. That's about it. But now the sunset, like, sometimes reminds me of you. Or not sometimes, most of the times reminds me of you. So stuff like that, just seeing things like in a different perspective, I would say.
So I changed your point of view on life.
Yeah, and something.
No, that's cool. I think it's like one of the coolest things about a relationship is seeing how much the person can impact your likes, dislikes, and overall just like not even change who you are, but just enhance it, you know?
Right.
Because I think that if you allow yourself to get changed by someone, then I don't know, this might be, I don't know, controversial, but like it might be a little mean, but I feel like if you allow yourself to get changed by someone, maybe your personality wasn't as strong as you thought it was to begin with. But yeah, I think a relationship should always just be like bouncing off of each other, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What would you say something that I've done?
Something that you've like inspired me to do or pursue?
Yeah.
That's cool though. I like how it overlaps the F.
I don't think I'm gonna color that one in, and then I'll do one colored in.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I think honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Seeing you change your major and go into communication, and seeing you take all those super creative classes,
Mm-hmm.
like gave me that like push to be like, I don't want to do business.
Yeah.
You know, it showed me like you can still be creative and have a career made out of it, you know? And I feel like seeing you pursue something where, like, I could be wrong, but I feel like you were at first, like, unsure of what you wanted to do your career in.
Mm-hmm.
He's back.
He's back.
So I feel like you were unsure in what you wanted to, like, pursue your career in. So seeing you, like, just jump into this whole production thing kind of gave me, like, you know what, like, I feel like if Nico could do it, then I could do it too, you know?
Right.
It gave me, like, that indirect boost to confidence in a way. So you pursued me. You helped me pursue a more creative career path.
Okay.
Which is something that, like, I feel like I would have been on a completely, like, way of life if it wasn't for me changing my major.
Mm.
So yeah, I thought it was really cool how you were doing things that, you know, the whole photography, editing, and I was like, you know what, like, I like those things. Like, I can't just, like, waste my time pursuing a career that, like, I don't even know if I want to do.
Right.
So instead of regretting it when you grow up, saying, oh, I wish I would have changed my major, you know, might as well do it. Because I feel like it's just never too late to pursue what you actually want to do. I feel like you're so locked in on that.
Yeah. No, but I'm hearing you. This one didn't come out as good, but it's not bad. Looks like a banana.
Feel like I still know what it is. It does look like a banana a little bit.
I wish it was, like, sharper. No, it looks like a banana.
Yeah, it's a banana. It's
But
okay.
whatever.
Once you clean it up, it'll...
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. What can I say? I'm just an inspirational guy. Kidding. Well,
not kidding, but...
But, you know, I'm a humble myself. Thank you guys for tuning in for episode 2 with our special guest, Nati. We did great art. We're going to show the final results, so don't worry. Like, share, subscribe, comment, share. And thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the 3rd episode. Coming, I don't know, but it's coming.
I don't know. Thanks for having me, Nico.
Of course. Any day. Here are the final results. No. Follow our Instagram and see it there.
Can we show them now?
Yeah.
Here's mine.
And here's mine. This is what I was going for.
If you actually want to see, like, better pictures of it, just go to the Instagram.
Go to Instagram. But this is mine. I'm probably going to work on it, though. Just to top it off.
Don't even ask me what mine is. It's more of an abstract piece, but...
I think hers is sick. I don't know.
Thank you. I think yours is really cool, too. But... yeah. I had fun. And thank you again for pushing me out of my comfort zone.
Of course, that's what we do here at the Bear Den. Quantity over quality.
Always.
Always. Thank you.